All right, Rob Pincus here for Personal Defense Network. I'm about to take off on the 2017 Personal Defense Network training tour, and I finally have something here in the tour truck that I've wanted for about a decade, and it's a TruckVault storage system. The TruckVault storage system is absolutely the Gucci version of secure storage inside of a vehicle. If you ask anybody in law enforcement that's used them, anybody in the private sector, some of my buddies use them, security, even in the military, some guys use these. These things are incredibly well made, and I want to tell you, they're really easy to install. Now, obviously, you have to get on the phone with the TruckVault guys or get on their website, let them know what kind of vehicle you have, what your dimensions are, what your needs are, whether you want 2 drawers or a single drawer, whether you want the standard height, which is what I went with, or they have a taller height drawer if you want to put like scoped rifles vertically, stuff like that in there. You tell them whether or not you want one of these cool accessory tables, and they set you up. They ship it to you, and and I'm not the guy that you get to install stuff in your vehicle. Usually it's kind of a hack job, but I gotta tell you, this was really easy to install. It was about 4 steps. Once I attached this to the chassis of the truck through the cargo area D-rings, you know, this is attached. Somebody, if they wanted to come in and try to pick it up and take it out, they couldn't. These things weigh anywhere from about 160 to almost 300 pounds when you get the drawers before you put anything in them. So these are definitely part of the vehicle. What you get here is a good, solid steel setup. This is not just a wooden box, right? This is actually secure storage. We got a really good push button lock. I like the push button locks because I don't need a key. It does have a key override though. If there's some problem, if I forget the combination, or if I don't want to give somebody the combination, but I want to give them the key and say, oh, go over there and open it up. Maybe I'm out on tour, I need to send somebody over to the truck to grab a piece of toolkit or a piece of gear or something like that. I don't have to give them my combination. They can use the key override. But the combination is set from the factory, and this is a perfectly clean drawer, as you can see. This is probably the neatest and cleanest and most organized that these drawers will ever be, because I haven't set them up yet. I've got some dividers in here. I've got a divider horizontal. I've got this vertical divider here as well. Got a couple of those that came with the kit. I've got a cool LED lighting system that came with the kit, so I've actually got 4 of those. So as you set the dividers up, you can have lights in different sections. Once again, this lock is a reinforced lock. This isn't like a luggage lock or some kind of a throwaway, toss away. You know, I've had other storage solutions inside of the tour truck over the years, and they've been good, but they haven't been great. And the TruckVault really is great. This is just so much more secure and so much more impregnable as far as the amount of time, effort, and energy it would take somebody to get into them to steal anything, steal the firearms that might be in here, steal the toolkit, steal the ammunition, whatever it may be. You know, you have to remember, nothing's truly impregnable, right? You give enough people time, give people enough time, enough tools, enough will, they can break into Fort Knox. But what you're trying to do is delay entry. And this reinforced strike plate, there's another plate up here on the top. The throw is a very thick, meaty throw, and obviously it's a high quality lock from Simplex. So what we've got here is not just a storage solution, but a secure storage solution, the likes of which I've never had inside the tour truck before. This drawer is obviously unlocked. You see it's another light, and again, you see that it's empty. And I want you to take a look at this table, because this table, this workstation is great. I've had some workstations before also built into some storage areas that were built into the tops, and that means you can't put anything on it. You know, TruckVault does this right. It's underneath of the drawers, so it's always going to be clear. I can pull it open. It's going to lock in the open position too. I've got this side locked. Let me get over here and lock that side. It's going to lock in the open position, which is great. And this is strong, right? This is, I mean, you know, what do I weigh? You know, $165, maybe $175, and this is stable and sturdy. So I can do a lot of different things here. I can bring a gun out. I can do some work. I can put an ammo can on here and not have to worry about it breaking down, and then just push those down, get it locked, get it back secure. TruckVault is the best name in secure storage solutions for any of your gear whatsoever. You're a guy who works out on construction sites and you want to have a secure place to keep your tools, TruckVault will take care of you. But especially for us gun guys, for anybody in the tactical world, military, law enforcement, armed security professionals, TruckVault's the way to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up, and then through the magic of video editing, we're going to let you take a look at how I have it set up with some gear, some long guns, some short guns, and some other toolkit stuff. We'll have that set up and let you take a look at that pretty soon as well. So, TruckVault in the 2017 Personal Defense Network tour truck. All right, so here we are through the magic of video editing. We're one day ahead of when we talked about installing a TruckVault, and I went ahead and organized the drawers. I want you to take a look. Again, I've got the key over here on this side. Could be using the code, but you pop that open with the key. And on this side, I've got this is the quick response side. This is set up with, you know, kind of all my duty gear. I'm a reserve sheriff's office deputy, so I've got my vest here, I've got the AR, I've got a duty belt, I've got a pouch here with a light, some other gear, I've got a medical kit over here, and sidearm here, obviously the holster that's on the actual duty belt. Now that side is going to stay, just for emergency equipment. So that's going to have the firearm, it's going to have magazines, going to have medical equipment, going to have all that locked up in that vault. On this side, it's not quite as exciting, but again, it is still going to be secure storage. And on this side, I've really got a lot of stuff for the range. Obviously I'm traveling around the country on the tour. I've got a lot of things I need: loaner holsters, extra hearing protection, obviously like stapler and staplers, those kind of things. And I've got my gun cleaning stuff. I've got some spare parts. I've got some tools. Even got a tire repair kit here for the truck. So that's this storage area here. One of the other things I want to point out is that these side areas, these aren't just lost space. You still have access to everything next to the box. And for example, I've got jumper cables stuffed in here in that little section underneath of this wing that makes this look a lot cleaner, gives me more storage area that's not really secure but is hidden, and I also get more workspace as far as using this as a table. So again, I'm really excited to have the TruckVault in the tour truck this year. We're probably going to never be this organized and this clean again, but I'm really happy to have it. TruckVault, it's a great product. Of course, I've been familiar with the product for a long time, and you should check it out if you want to have secure storage for anything firearms related, tactical related, or just any valuables inside of any of your vehicles.